Hello everyone, Claire or ThatWeirdFish here to bring you another video. I'm joined by August, my resin soul sang, to bring you a sort of wine and dollies video. Today I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions for 2020, and yeah, let's get started. If you notice me looking down at all, it's because I have my notes down here and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. First off, let's talk about BJD resolutions. That's for my BJD hobby, and I have two ones for this year. The first one is to do more face-ups. Saying here has a factory face-up, but I'll show you some pictures here of face-ups that I've done in the past, and I've really enjoyed doing face-ups. I love the art, I love the process, I love seeing a character come to life, and I really would like to explore that medium more. Maybe improve my materials, improve my sealant, just practice more, gain more skills, and maybe in the future, maybe by the end of this year, maybe by the end of next year, I'll feel confident enough to take commissions for face-up. I think that would be really cool and a great way to participate in the doll hobby a bit more. And my second resolution for this year is to expand my collection. I have 5 dolls right now, 4 or 5, and I'd like to get 1 or 2 more this year. I have my sights on a particular doll, a Dollies Betty. I think it's a beautiful doll with a beautiful sculpt, and I'll show you a picture of the company photo of her right here so you guys can get a sort of image of what she looks like. I also like the Dollies Ian, I think it is, or Lan? I think it's Lan. Anyway, here's a picture of her. And they're both beautiful dolls, and they're affordable. At least for me, they come down to like under $200 on denverdoll.com, and one of them is in stock, so I'm hoping to get it for my birthday, get one of them for my birthday if I can. The one in stock, so that way it can ship faster, because I'm a little bit impatient. Aren't we all in this hobby? When we see a new doll on the horizon, it's like, ooh, I want it! Then comes the wait time, you're like, I have to wait. Anyway, that's part of the joys of this hobby, is expectations. The next category of resolutions I want to do is in arts and crafts. If you guys don't know, I'm a very craftsy person. I love knitting, I love crochet, I'm dabbling into sewing and paper crafts, and I would like to expand my horizons more this year, and also just improve the skills that I already have. First off, I would like to practice drawing for at least 30 minutes a day. I used to be a prolific drawer when I was younger, in like high school. In high school, elementary, I was drawing all the time. You barely saw me without a pencil or markers or whatever drawing instrument I could get my hands on. I was always drawing. But since I've grown up a little bit, I've fallen out of the habit of drawing. So I would like to practice drawing for 30 minutes at least once a week, because I know my life can be busy. All lives can be busy and hectic, but I figure at least once a week is a good reasonable goal, and 30 minutes is a good time slot to actually get some progress in, not just a 5-minute sketch or a 15-minute study, but a solid block of half an hour just devoted to drawing. And it could be drawing anything. It could be an original character, it could be a Zentangle, it could be a study, it could be practicing the basic skills like shapes, shading, proportion. Let me think, what else is there? I'm blanking on the word. It's the thing to do with distance. I can't believe I'm blanking on the word. Perspective, yes, that's what it is. Perspective, that's a hard one to master. But yeah, I would like to improve my drawing skills this year, and I'll be posting my I'll be posting my progress on Instagram if you're curious to follow that journey. My Instagram is ThatWeirdFish, all one word, uncapitalized, and yeah, if you're interested, just go to Instagram and follow me there. And another goal I have, or resolution, sorry, my voice suddenly got hoarse, I don't know why, is to start and finish a human-sized sweater through knitting. I started a sweater at the end of 2019 and I didn't finish it, partly because I accidentally lost the pattern, but that out of the side, I can replace the pattern easily, so don't worry about that. I really enjoyed the process and I want to challenge myself a bit more by making another sweater this year. Now I could make a bunch of other knit things and make this list. Be like, oh, make 20 projects or make 50 projects or whatever. I found that ambiguous, how do you say that word? That vague goal to not really work for me. I work better with SMART goals. And yeah, I work better with goals that are more defined, so I figured if I can make one sweater this year, I'll be happy. And of course I would like to make more dolly sweaters, kind of like the one that August is wearing here. But for that I would like to find different patterns, because I've been knitting just one pattern and it's been going very well. I've pretty much mastered it, but I need to practice my skills. Maybe implement some color work around the collar or something for this pattern. That would be pretty cool. And the next one in arts and crafts, and the sort of last one for this category, is to sew at least 30 minutes every week. I practice sewing mostly through quilting or little dolly projects every once in a while, and I would like to improve that skill. I think it's a useful skill to have, especially because you can tailor and mend your own clothes, which will cut down on expenses, and also is just another outlet for my creativity, so I would like to practice that once a week. Just sit down at the sewing machine or with my thread and needles and create something. Again, I'll be posting my sewing progress and projects up on Instagram if you're curious to see what comes out of this 30 minutes a week experiment. And last but not least, my YouTube and Instagram goals. I enjoy doing video and YouTube and Instagram. It's a lot of fun for me, even though it can be kind of a challenge and a hassle to find the time. But I enjoy it, I think you guys enjoy it, and I would like to share more of my adventures with you guys here on YouTube. First off, I would like to become more regular with my YouTube uploads. I would like to try starting this week on the 1st of January. I would like to try and upload every week. What day I haven't nailed down yet. I'm thinking either Saturday or continuing this Wednesday pattern, but at least once a week upload. And then on Instagram, I would like to become more regular there and post at least 3 times a week, because it's a lot easier to take simple photos and edit them than it is to sit down, record a video, edit the video, etc., etc. So post more to Instagram, post more to YouTube, and also with those two, I would like to go live once a month. I haven't figured out which platform I want to do yet, but I think it would be fun to go live, sit down with you guys for like an hour, and just chat about whatever. Chat about dolls, chat about my projects. Maybe play a game that you guys can watch, because on top of my other hobbies, I also like playing video games a little bit here and there. So give me live ideas down below. That would be super fun. to get the community engaged with all of this. The next thing on my resolutions is to improve my equipment. Right now I'm recording on a Samsung Galaxy S7, sorry. And it's a nice phone, decent camera quality, but I know I can do better. And I hope to save up for a nice camera this year. Maybe a microphone too. I'm not sure. I have to see how my budget pans out and my finances pan out. But yeah, I'd like to save up for a decent camera so that guys can see more of my beautiful face and nice resolution, and I can take better Instagram photos of my dolls and my crafts. And yeah, that would be super fun to have fancy new toys to play with. And the last resolution I have for this year is to broaden my video topics to include more crafts and tutorials. Last year, most of my videos were sort of dolly focused, which is great, but I feel like I can reach a broader audience if I include more craft type videos. The dolls won't go away, they'll still be here. They'll just be taking a little bit of a backseat, or more like sharing the bench with some crafts and tutorials. I'm excited to do tutorials, even though with my current camera setup I'm not sure how to film it exactly right so you guys get a clear image of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. And yeah, I'm gonna try to provide some tutorials for you guys, like introduction to knitting, introduction to crochet, maybe some Zentangle tutorials, like how to draw Zentangles. And yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun, and also maybe help me fly under Copa's radar a little bit so I don't get completely smashed by them for how dare I make videos about dolls or whatever. Like, I don't understand it 100%. I think I'm okay because I'm not getting monetized by it, but then again, I don't know. It goes into effect today, I think, January 1st, so hopefully my channel is okay. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down, and if it doesn't, I'll just make a different YouTube channel that sadly doesn't include dolls, because apparently Copa doesn't like family-friendly content, which, that's your whole point, Copa. What are you doing? Yeah, it's weird, and it's not so much Copa. Let me backtrack a little bit. It's not so much Copa, it's more of, let me check my time here, okay. It's not so much Copa, it's YouTube punishing people for creating family-friendly content to comply with Copa. Because from my understanding, let me put August down here, he's a bit heavy and I want to use both hands. From my understanding, with YouTube's agreement, they can't track cookies of people under 13. Now, the only way they can implement that is by basically ghosting the videos. And what I mean by ghosting videos of content that potentially attracts children under 13 is they will no longer appear in search feeds. They will no longer appear in subscriptions. The community tabs of that channel will be closed. And something else that I'm forgetting. Let's see. No longer appear in searches, no longer appear in subscriptions, like you won't get notifications or a bell. That's it. You won't get the bell notification on new videos with content that is posted for kids. Now, to be clear, what is content for kids? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Things like nursery rhymes, anime characters, which sucks for the animated YouTube community, because I know not all of them cover kids' content. That's just how it is. Bright colors for some reason, which is like, why? That all humans are attracted to bright colors. It's not just kids. Video games, unfortunately, attract kids. This is all coming from the YouTube guidelines. Stuff like video games, cartoon characters, child celebrities, maybe arts and crafts. They're not very clear about that, but oh yeah, toys, anything toy related that could potentially attract kids. And yeah, that's it. Not sure quite where to go from here, so we'll keep going. Anyway, Copa is this big thing that's happening. I hope my channel doesn't get striked. If it does, I'll transition from dolly content into more crafting content and more tutorials, because I feel like crafting tutorials, especially tutorials about crafts that may be out of a child's skill range or safety range, excuse me, may be better for YouTube going forward. Pardon me. Oh man, I don't know why I'm coughing. That's weird. Anyway, so a little Copa rant tagged on to the end of a New Year's resolutions thing. This is a weird video. I sat down to do New Year's resolutions and ended up talking about Copa. What can we do? It's YouTube. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining with me this long. This is probably my longest video yet. If you've made it to the end, thank you for watching. Have a good day. August and I say bye and hope you have a wonderful new year, wonderful new decade. Do something awesome and fun for yourself, whether it be crafting, playing with your toys, watching your favorite YouTube channel, and make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Anyway, have a great day and keep on swimming. Bye.